Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories, the podcast that takes listener ideas, mixes them around with my own, and, comes up with some pretty wild bedtime stories. Speaking of listener ideas, let's see what we have in on the voicemail.
Hi, Dad's Bedtime Stories. I would like to make a suggestion of Wizardcraft 3.0, and I would like to make the Golem King to attack, so you have to continue building your base so you can finally attack and finding some iron, copper, and gold maybe even. And I would like them to find a gold golem so they can help attacking because their specialty is fighting too. And yeah, thank you. I love you, podcast.
Now that is a wonderful suggestion from an anonymous person. I don't think you ever said your name and it wasn't written down. So you'll have to send me an email or leave me another speak pipe and let me know who you are so I can let everybody else know on the next episode. Now, I think that suggestion goes perfectly with what's been happening. We just ran into the Wizard King for the first time, really. If it's okay with you, I might not have him fully attack yet, but more the threat of an attack to go forward with the rest of your idea. And I think it'll flow with some other cool ideas I got, too. Before we get started, I just want to give a shout-out to Brooks to say happy birthday. I hear you're celebrating a birthday soon, so I hope you have a good one. If you like the podcast and want to support us, there's a lot of ways to do that. First of all, just listening to the podcast as is helps out a lot. If you want ad-free episodes, you can join us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month, where you get ad-free episodes and, you get them released as soon as I finish them, which sometimes is in advance and sometimes, like today, is not really that far in advance at all. But now, it's that time again. Time to get as comfy as you can in that bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. You wake up to a floating set of words in front of your eyes. Wake up? You mentally select yes, and the world slowly forms around you. You find yourself lying in your bed, inside your house, in the still unnamed mountain village. Almost immediately, a mysterious voice speaks and another screen appears in front of you. Congratulations! You have achieved a new level. Level 4. You have unallocated skill points. Character progress summary available. Current player level, level 3. Current skills unlocked. Lockpicking, level 3. Ninjutsu combat, level 2. Current wizard abilities, adept wizard. All spells now cost half as much to cast, and you have an improved understanding of magic. Current spells, Stone Golem, Copper Golem, Iron Golem, Fireball level 2, Telekinesis level 3. Current equipment, full iron armor, iron sword, lockpick. Exploration map, current mounts, giant hawk, young void dragon, iron armored car. Current active settlement, unnamed mountain village. Town hall completed. Current known enemy, Gary, the Golem King. You immediately get up out of bed and call forth your menu. You can't leave a skill point unallocated in a situation like this. With the Wizard King kind of knowing where you live and you having recently stolen a armored car from him. You begin flipping through all of the various skill trees, at least the ones that have been unlocked so far, and one catches your mind. Arcane Engineer Skill Tree. Level 1, Magical Mechanic. What's this one, you ask? And the all-knowing voice answers. Arcane Engineer Skill Tree. Level 1, Magical Mechanic. You instinctively understand how magical machines are assembled and powered. You can repair damaged machines, identify what an unfamiliar invention does, upgrade ordinary tools, weapons, and vehicles with simple magical and mechanical parts, craft basic power cells using copper, iron, and mana, copy inventions and recreate them using your own skills. You think about the very strange iron car, or armored iron car you just stole from the Golem King, and all of the inventions that Grayson makes. This particular skill would probably allow you to understand them all and even recreate them. Does that mean you could make more armored vehicles? You quickly select level 1 of the Arcane Engineer skill tree, labeled Magical Mechanic. Congratulations! You have unlocked Arcane Engineer Level 1, Magical Mechanic. Your understanding of mechanical and magically mechanical devices has increased. Your mind is suddenly bombarded with all sorts of memories, as if you've just read a spell book or something. Memories of connecting strange and interesting inventions, creating power cells, and generally just working on machines. When you open your eyes, well, machines just seem to make more sense than they did before. You quickly head outside to the town hall. You barge through the doors, where Gus is currently meeting with some people from the village. It looks like he's giving them orders. He puts up a finger indicating he'll be just a second, whispers to some of the townspeople who then, run off in all different directions, ready to perform some sort of task. Welcome and good morning, Gus says. At the same time, JD enters the town hall behind you. I already have the materials ready to create our daily golems, and by my count, today is the day that we can all create another iron golem too. Amazing. You quickly get to work manipulating the copper into a little golem, manipulating the stone into another one, and, most importantly, manipulating the pile of iron into a large iron golem. Gus and JD do the same, until 9 new golems are standing in front of you. 3 iron, 3 stone, and 3 copper. You quickly give them their orders to, follow the commander golem in each respective class of golem, and send them on their way. Very good. Our army of golems is growing very quickly, Gus says. Yeah, but maybe not quickly enough. After, finding that hidden treasure room and discovering the iron armored car, we kind of made ourselves a bigger problem to the Golem King than before. And, he kind of indicated that he knows where we live. I'm pretty sure we should be ready for an attack any time now. Any chance we have more golems than he does? You ask. It seems very doubtful. The Golem King has been creating and amassing an army of golems for well over a year now. Though he too is limited in how many he can create per day. The fact that you have shared your spells with JD and I means we should be able to create golems 3 times as fast, but even at that rate, it will take us a long time to catch up. Right, and he might have more golem spells than we do. So far, I've only seen iron and stone golems around him, but who knows what else he has. Gus, I think it's time for an emergency golem protocol. In my last run-through in Wizardcraft, I had great luck with spreading my knowledge of golem creation to the townspeople themselves. I found that many crafters, store people, that sort of thing could easily learn the golem spells. I think it might be time for you to do some teaching. You want me to teach the townspeople how to make golems? Just rock golems or iron golems too? Well, as far as I can tell, the townspeople here seem pretty trustworthy and they all seem to like what we built. Plus, they have good reason to not like the Golem King. So, I think you should teach them all the spells, as many of them as possible anyways. With the mines, we have an abundance of iron, copper, and, well, obviously stone. If everyone in the village could create an iron golem once a week, a stone golem and copper golem every day, then we might actually have a chance of being ready to defend this place against the Golem King. Ah, I see your point. I will get to it straight away. Perfect. And while you do that, JD and I are gonna head back into the mines. We are? JD says from behind you. We are. We need more power. More, well, spells if possible, and possibly whatever kind of ore comes in the mine after iron. Oh, yeah, good point. Let's head in. As Gus heads off to teach as many of the village people as possible the golem spells, you and JD march back up the long set of stone stairs to the top of the mine. You get inside the elevator, press the button, and go down to the lowest floor you've unlocked so far. The last iron ore floor, of course. You step out and observe a whole bunch of copper golems with pickaxes chipping away at little deposits of iron. Those guys are perfect little workers. You look around for a door down to the next level and, well, you soon find it. It was uncovered underneath one of the iron deposits by the copper golems. A set of stairs that leads down to, well, something. Should we have brought some golems with us? We don't even know what's down there. Oh yeah, good point. But at the same time, we might need them to guard the village. I think it's best if we just head in ourselves. We can always come back up if we can't handle whatever it is that's down there. All right. I guess you do have that new understanding of, like, telekinesis and fire. You quickly summon your iron armor. JD does the same. You hold an iron sword in one hand, and, well, you develop one of those super concentrated fireballs in the other. You use it for light as you head down the staircase. You soon come into a large cavernous space, filled with little deposits of what looked like gold. And, of course, little creatures that look like they're made of gold or, well, at least golden slime. You take the left, I'll take the right, JD says, and you immediately begin firing fireballs towards the little gross goo creatures. They can clearly take a hit better than the other level slimes, but they're no match for your improved fireball and telekinetic skills. You and JD blast away at the creatures. One jumps towards you. Luckily, your ninja skills kick in, allowing you to parry out of the way and slice the slime in half. It disappears in a puff of smoke, leaving behind little gold pieces that you absorb into your inventory. As you head further through the floor, more and more slimes start to amass. You use telekinesis to pick them up and shoot them across the ground into walls. You use your newfound understanding of the skill to, well, smush them together using it until they explode into little puffs of smoke as well. And before long, you and JD have cleared the majority of the floor. You trade in your iron swords for iron pickaxes and begin mining, trying to uncover the entrance to the next area. After absorbing quite a bit of gold from little gold deposits, you eventually find another set of stairs and head down, only to discover more slimes, almost twice as many. You and JD split up again. JD takes the left, you take the right, and you begin blasting fireballs one after the other, taking out as many slimes as you can. When they jump towards you, you repel them with a sort of telekinetic shield. You find that your new understanding of telekinesis is allowing you to keep the shield active as you make your way through the floor, pushing slimes back in all directions. It makes it a lot easier to hit them with as many fireballs as you can. When most of the slimes seem to be defeated, you continue on through the corridor until you see a much larger slime creature. A giant slime made entirely out of gold. You just know that as soon as you slice this thing, it's going to turn into a whole bunch of little slimes. But you come up with an idea. Maybe telekinesis can stop the whole problem. You focus your mind on the slime. You gather your mana, direct it towards the creature, and begin to press it together from all different sides. The slime squishes enough that it in fact explodes into maybe 50 little slimes. Luckily, they're all caught inside the telekinetic field. You continue to press it together, smaller and smaller, and as you do, the tinier slimes start to explode, leaving behind loot. You crush it more and more and more and more, until all you're holding is a little ball of loot, gold pieces. You drop them on the ground, head over towards them, and absorb all of them, noticing that there's also a golden key floating inside. You hold the key in your hand and it begins to glow. Across the corridor you see another little glowing hole. Maybe the keyhole. You quickly head towards it, place the key inside, turn it, and the wall begins to rumble. It slides open, revealing a chest. You quickly unlatch the chest, throw it up, and find a spell book inside. On the front of it is a picture of a rock. Earth magic, maybe? You quickly take the book and look over at JD. Don't worry about me. You do some reading and I'll make sure no slimes attack you. You sit down cross-legged on the ground and open up the book. The pages start to flip as memories shoot into your mind. Memories of learning how to connect your mana into the ground itself, into the stone. The sensation's familiar. It feels a lot like it does to summon rock golems in a way, but there's something more broad about it. You understand how to connect with the earth in general, how to manipulate it to your will. When you open your eyes, the spell book dissolves and the all-knowing voice appears once again. Congratulations! You have unlocked Earth Magic. Due to your Adept Wizard perk, you will start at level 2. You can manipulate the earth to your will. You reach out with your mana into the ground around you, lift up into the air, and a column of rock shoots straight up, creating a little sort of wall. You feel stones deep beneath you, and you rip them straight out of the earth, spin them around your head, break them into tiny little pieces, and shoot them like bullets across the room into the wall. Cool, you say. Want to learn? You ask JD. Do I ever? You place your hands on JD's temples and focus on the skills you've just learned. The memories flash before you once again, straight into JD's mind. By the time you remove your hand from his temples, he looks wide-eyed. Whoa. Earth magic. He too reaches down into the ground and rips a boulder out of it, sending it flying across the room. Did you start at level 2 as well? You ask. No, I'm pretty sure I'm at level 1. Wait a second, you got to start at level 2? Yeah, I guess because of my Adept Wizard perk. You have an Adept Wizard perk? How many skill points do you have? Well, quite a few, actually. It turns out after creating the town hall that I get to absorb some of the experience from all the villagers. What? That's amazing. Well, wanna continue down? Yeah, we better find the entrance. Let's get mining. Or, actually, you realize that your new sense for the earth itself might lend you a hand here. You kneel down and place your hand on the ground. Then you allow your mana to shoot out through the earth and spread around the room. Then you feel it. You can feel the large opening where the staircase is. Let's just hit that boulder right there, you say, picking up your pickaxe and walking over to the boulder. You infuse the pickaxe with a little bit of mana, earth mana, and strike down onto the stone. With only a single swing, the stone bursts into pieces, dropping gold nuggets all around you, which you instinctively absorb into your inventory, and revealing a staircase. Alright, that's gonna make it a lot easier to make it through the mines. You and JD head down the staircase. You again immediately start unleashing fireballs on the unsuspecting gold slimes, but this time you have some other friends as well. You stomp your feet on the ground, causing stone columns to shoot up on either side of a pack of the little slimes. Then, with a clap of your hands, you order the stone slabs together, smushing the slimes instantly. You summon boulders out of the ground, again split them apart into little tiny stones, and send them flying at the golems. They pierce through the things, breaking them apart as well. As a result, it doesn't actually take that long for you and JD to clear the third floor. You use your earth instincts again, find the entrance, open it up, and head down to the fourth. The fourth has more slimes than any other floor, but again, it doesn't take long for you to clear them. Fireballs, telekinetic blasts, ninja skills, and of course your newfound earth skills. Before long, the entire floor is littered with loot, little gold nuggets. You use your earth sense to find your way down to the last floor in the gold area, or at least what you assume is the last floor if this place follows a pattern. You break open the boulder, collect the gold, and head down into the very last zone. This time, you enter a smaller cavern. There's a few gold boulders around, and at the back of it is an inactive elevator. In the middle, however, is a golem. A golem made entirely out of gold. And looks at you, steps back into a fighting stance, and begins to transform its arms. The gold moves like liquid and forms both hands into huge blades. Oh no, you say, as the golem rushes towards you. Your ninja skills kick in. You parry to the side, slice through the golem, leaving a huge gash in its side. The golem turns towards you, liquefies again, and closes the wound. It reaches out with its hand, and the hand extends outward, shooting straight towards you. You use telekinesis to push the hand in the opposite direction, allowing it to slam into the wall. Then you spread your mana through the floor into the wall itself, and will the earth to start wrapping around the golem's arm, holding it tightly in place. For a moment, it seems stuck until it simply shrinks its arm down, slips it out of the hold like liquid, and transforms it into a chain-like substance that starts swinging around in the air. JD jumps from behind and hits the thing with a fireball. The explosion leaves a big hole in the golem's side that slowly closes up like liquid. Though, the golem does seem slightly smaller now. Maybe that actually took some of it out. You gather another fireball, shoot it at the golem, but the golem adjusts its whole figure to leave a giant hole in its center. The fireball flies straight through and hits the wall behind it. We're gonna need to contain this thing in order to hit it properly, you say. How about some earth magic? You want to shoot rocks at it? Won't it just do the same thing it did to the fireball? I'm thinking more like walls on every side. We'll trap it together in one place and then hit it from the top with very little room to move. All right, if you say so. On the count of 3, you and JD reach down into the ground. You each raise 2 huge columns of stone and shoot them directly at the golem. They smash together, surrounding the golem on all sides, and start to move in on the thing. At the same time, you jump up into the air, perform a perfect front flip, and gather 2 fireballs in your hands. You look down at the golem that's currently liquefying itself, getting ready to shoot up out of the top of the columns of stone. But before it has a chance, you fire the 2 fireballs inside the columns and slam down the top of the thing using a telekinetic shield. The fireballs hit, explode, and the explosion sends the stone flying in all directions and sends you flying backwards into the stone wall. Ouch. Luckily, your armor absorbed most of the hit. As you get up, you see little bits of gold spread all across the room, and a small pile of loot floating in the middle. What? That actually worked? You absorb the bits of gold and move towards the pile of loot, which, again, is mostly made of gold, but also a spell book. A spell book with a picture of a golden golem on it. The elevator on the far side of the room suddenly dings to life, reactivating itself. You grab the spell book, sit down on the ground, and flip it open. Immediately, memories begin to fly into your head. Memories of a connection to gold. The ability to move the gold, to liquefy it, to smush it together, and of course, to breathe life into the thing. You open your eyes, and the spellbook dissolves. Congratulations! You have unlocked the Golden Golem spells. Unlike other golems, golden golems are far more malleable. They won't require weapons, as they can make their own. You can make 1 golden golem every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks? Oh man. Well, may as well get started, you say. You release a pile of gold from your inventory. Then you reach out to the pile with your mana. You instinctively know how to lift the gold into the air, how to smash it together, melt it into itself. And then, after forming it into something that looks like the golden golem you just defeated, you give the thing a little spark of life force. "What are your orders?" the golem says. Cool. You quickly teach JD the same spell, and he too creates a golden golem. You can't wait to show Gus the same thing. With the 2 newly found golden golems, you head into the elevator and back up to the top of the mines. You make your way down the steps and over to the town hall where Gus is looking at you surprised. "Is that are those golden golems? I've never even heard of them." "Yep, seem to be," JD answers. "I have just finished teaching as many of the villagers as I can the golem spells. You might notice a bit of a difference." You look around the village to see a very large increase in golem numbers. If you had to guess, somewhere between 15 and 20 copper golems, 15 and 20 stone golems, and 15 to 20 iron golems have just been created. Good job, Gus. Now it's time for the golden ones. You place your hands on Gus's temples and pass the memories into him. Then you provide a little hill of gold in front of him that Gus manipulates into a 3rd golden golem. Well, with powers like these, we may actually get ready for the Golem King. We sure will. In the meantime, I say we get some rest. You head back to your little house. You lay down in your little bed, and a prompt immediately appears in front of your eyes. Sleep? You select yes, and immediately a wave of fatigue passes over your body. Your muscles begin to sink down into the bed, and with each breath, you sink down a little deeper and feel a little better. And before very long at all, your mind starts to drift off to thoughts of new dreams, new adventures, and new golems to come.